My name is Tracy Spencer, and I'm with the Fort Belknap Tobacco Use Prevention Program. And I understand you're going to be one of our speakers tomorrow.
That's right, yeah. I'll be speaking tomorrow on power and efficiency.
Well, since you've been in and out of our sessions where we've been talking amongst ourselves about tobacco and how we want to make changes in our programs, have you changed your perceptions, or what is your new perception of what we're doing in the communities?
Well, I mean, a few things have hit me, and one is that how many people there are doing the work across Montana. And I think it's just remarkable, and how many people you have supporting you in the work that you do. And then kind of tagging along with that, I think that it's incredible that you all do this work. I hadn't realized that you do it part-time, and most people do it in conjunction with other jobs. And I imagine that it's really trying work. And it's pretty amazing that there, like I said, that there are so many people taking it on, and that you take opportunities to get together and share stories.
Well, we like to share the stories because when you hear about the rewards in it, gives you incentive to go on.
Absolutely. I think that's true in all work.
Yeah. Do you have any other suggestions that you might offer as to what direction we can take, or what might make our work easier to present or more interesting?
You know, what I'm talking about tomorrow, I don't have a deep understanding of the ins and outs of the work that you all do on a day-to-day basis, but what I do know is about community organizing and trying to advocate and affect policy change in the arena that I do, which is environmental work. And I'm going to talk tomorrow just about tips and ideas I have for how you can better build coalitions and better kind of coalesce power, because we talk a lot about other people having power, and I think especially in tobacco it seems to come up a lot that big tobacco has a lot of power.
And they do.
And they certainly do. And tomorrow I'm going to talk about basically the power that we have as citizens and people in communities to build a movement against that.
And I think that'll be good, because one of the issues that I come up against all the time is getting my community to bond enough to listen and take in the facts about tobacco, so they understand why we're asking them to stop smoking commercial tobacco. And you know, when we get this information from people like you on how to present it, it makes our jobs a lot easier, a lot less time consuming. So even though we're busy, you're helping us save time.
Absolutely. Well, I think messaging, one of the powers I talk about is power of articulation, and your ability to explain what your goals are and why you're trying to get there is essential to getting people on board. And you have this amazing group of people that's out there ready to do that work. And so if we as speakers or presenters can step in and just help in some way, help you all deliver that message.
You know, I think one of the problems that we have is that we're not, like the map, the web map, we're not able to do that, have that connection to help each other, like remind us about what you've said, remind us about, you know, the inspirational speaker we had this morning. So we get in these ruts. How would you suggest that I stay out of the ruts?
Oh, I think staying connected to a community beyond, so this community of tobacco prevention specialists, staying connected to them, and doing these exercises of what's working and not working, and it keeps you from getting insulated in your community and getting stuck in those ruts, to know that, well, if there are things that other people have tried and other ways of going about it, I'm just going to keep persevering. But I'm going to try new paths, and I think I think that happens to everybody. That everyone falls into those kinds of ruts, and it's so important to talk to other people to figure out ways out of them. You know, because if you're only relying on yourself,
you get lost.
You get lost.
Yeah. Well, Lauren, thank you for your time. I really appreciate talking to you, and I'm glad you're here to support our work. And maybe in the future we'll meet again and can share new stories.
Yeah, that sounds great, Tracy. Thank you.
Was that 10 minutes?